Hello friends, welcome to Sea Love Yoga. Today we are going to learn the 12 postures in the classic Surya Namaskara sun salutations. You can perform a sun salutation at any time of the day, but I do recommend performing it at either sunrise or sunset because you are essentially saying hello to the sun. All right, so you should be able to see the full posture now. So I'm going to start into Tadasana. And I'm going to inhale, Ujjayi breath. And on the exhale, into heart center. Inhale, Ujjayi breath, looking up to the sky. Exhaling down into forward fold, bending your knees, putting your hands beside your feet. Inhaling the left foot back into a low lunge. Exhaling into downward dog. Knees bent, pelvis up. Shoulders away from ears, elongating the spine. Going down into breath retention, knees down first, thin chest, thin chin. Moving, inhaling into cobra position, elbows in, gaze forward. Exhaling, back down into downward dog. Remembering that spine elongation feels pressing more towards the mat with your knees bent, pelvis up. And then inhaling into lower lunge using the same left leg, looking your gaze forward, exhaling down into forward fold, and then inhaling back, looking up, exhaling into heart center. One more time on the other side, you inhale, looking up, exhaling into forward fold, knees bent, hands by feet, inhaling back into a lower lunge with your right leg, this time looking up, and then pushing with your hands, and then moving that foot back into downward dog, heels more towards the mat, knees bent, pelvis up, elongating the spine. Breath retention, knees first, gently, chest tension. Moving into cobra, pelvis pushing towards the ground, hands on the mat, pushing forward, leaning, looking forward. And then back into downward dog. Shoulders away from the ears, pushing up with your knees bent. And then taking that right foot forward this time. Looking up. And then moving forward fold. And then inhaling up. And then exhaling down into heart center. Okay, friends. Now that you have seen the instructional portion of our video, we are going to perform a sun salutation together, both on the left and the right side, for balance and harmony within our body. Now remember, the most important piece of all of this is to focus on your breath. The breath is what leads the movement. We will always breathe first before we start our postures, and after we end our postures, that's when our exhale ends as well. We want to make sure we're breathing from above, inhaling from above, exhaling from below. And as I walk through the postures, I'm going to go a little bit quicker than I did in the instructional video. And I will tell you when to inhale and when to exhale. So let's get started. I'm going to move this way so you can see it better. Okay. All right. So we are beginning in our first posture. Let's take a few breaths to ground ourselves. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling from above. Exhaling from your abdomen. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And on this exhale, move your hands to heart center. Inhaling your hands up to the sky, looking up in between your palms. As you exhale, forward fold. Moving your hands by your feet. You will inhale to lower lunge, looking up. And then exhaling back down into downward dog. Remember, this is the breath retention piece where it's knees, chest, nose first. And then we will inhale back into a cobra position. Exhaling down into downward dog. And inhaling into a lower lunge. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling back up into Dasana. And exhaling down into heart center. Now let's do that all again on the right side. We're going to exhale into heart center. Inhaling up into Dasana, looking up toward the sky. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, right leg back this time into a lower lunge, looking up. Exhaling, down into downward dog. Breath retention, knees, chest, chin. Inhaling into cobra. Exhaling back into downward dog. Inhaling into a right lunge. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, looking up to the sky. And then exhaling into heart center. And that is a sun salutation. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I really hope that you got something from this instructional video. Now in future classes, we will incorporate the sun salutations and with some additional postures. And so I'm looking forward to showing you those type of classes. But until then, please watch this video for a refresher so you can start practicing, especially the inhaling and the exhaling of the postures, and also just to enjoy stretching your body and saying hello to the sun. So until the next time, friends, remember to see more love.